Let's bring in former federal prosecutor Neama Rahmani. Neama, great to have you. I mean, they caught themselves. They're like, oh, no, we weren't talking about overseas business deals, mind you, that should be compared to the Trump family. It was totally separate. But meantime, I want to go to Karine Jean-Pierre because the White House press secretary was asked about the Hunter Biden case today, and she said this.
We've been very clear here that we think it's a stunt that has dragged on for months and months and months. It's uncovered zero evidence of wrongdoing by President Biden.
But when you hear about Hunter Biden's testimony, there were a lot of, well, I was on drugs during that time, so don't really remember that, or just don't remember that at all.
Well, that was the biggest takeaway, Trace, that Hunter Biden blamed some of those problematic text messages and emails on the drug and alcohol abuse. So that's going to be a problem for his criminal case, although, again, he's trying to deflect from his father's business dealings on Capitol Hill.
Yeah, it really is true. And now to Fani Willis, because here's Nathan Wade's divorce attorney, Terrence Bradley, also former law partner. When he got these text messages, he was sending a text message to a defense attorney, and when he was reading them, his thing was, oh, dang, and then there was this back and forth. Watch.
Mr. Bradley, you're a lawyer. Did you lie to Miss Merchant when you told her facts about Mr. Wade and Miss Willis's relationship?
Not that I recall. I don't recall. I mentioned earlier that I speculated on some things. I've testified to what I did know, so I can't recall whether or not no.
Mr. Bradley, speculation is kind of a weaselly lawyer word.
Yeah, and he used it well, and he used it a lot. He clearly got busted in that whole thing.
Oh, he did, Trace. He was clearly evasive, and he was trying to walk back that text message to a criminal defense lawyer saying it was speculation, but it was pretty damning evidence against Fani Willis.
Yeah, it really was. Now to the Trump. Listen, the SCOTUS agrees to hear Trump's presidential immunity case, right? I mean, they're going to hear it in April. The decision probably won't come down till June-ish, right? So it pushes the trial way back. How important is this case?
Very important. Procedurally, even if Trump doesn't win on substantive grounds, that April 22nd week where the oral arguments happen means it's going to push out to the end of the Supreme Court's term,
right,
which means that stays in place in Washington, D.C. Even if Judge Chutkan lifts it immediately after the ruling comes down, we're well into election season, and likely that trial won't happen until after the November general election.
I got to go. So it's a big deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah. Neama Rahmani, great to see you as always. Thank you, sir.